Apparently, Minister Hendrietta Bogopane-Zulu tested positive for COVID-19. She joins us now via Skype from Pretoria to tell us about her experience. A very good morning to you. How are you?
Highly blessed, and how are you?
I'm good, thank you. I believe you tested positive for COVID-19, so I'm just wondering how you're feeling, if you've got any symptoms. Tell us a little bit about what happened.
Wow, I've actually even forgotten that I'm a COVID-19 survivor. I had COVID in June with my whole family, and we all okay. We went through it at that time, and we're fine ever since.
All right, and do you have any idea how you caught it? What actually happened?
Honestly, no, because the first person that actually had COVID symptoms was my husband, because he was saying, like, I can't smell, and I was like, don't start now. We don't need COVID here. And he went to test, and he came back positive, and we all went to test. Then we tested the whole family, our housekeepers. So we tested everybody, and that was in the house at that time, and we all came back positive. So we don't know where we got it, how, but what I can say is that I don't know whether it's a bad thing or a good thing, but we used that time because we now isolated together. That was one of the things, is that we were able to draw strength from each other rather than really going through the isolation of the quarantine and having your mind going this way and that way, overthinking.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I really wanted to speak to you about. I mean, how do you get over this mentally? And more important, I mean, you were saying that you have no idea how you caught it. What is your message to South Africans as we enter the festive season and see people getting a lot more relaxed about it?
I think it's very important that we all understand rule number one is that COVID is a disease of the mind. It's like any virus. You must first defeat it in your mind for your body to actually carry you, and that's what we experienced. Once we dealt with the fear and all of that, we all relaxed, and none of us were really sick. So we went through our quarantine period, retested, and we were negative. So to South Africa is that it's very important that you actually take the COVID-19 issues seriously, and make sure that you wear your mask and wash your hands. And I want to stress the wash your hands, because what I have seen and how people use sanitizers, the person would rather sanitize when the tap is next to them. And I think the messaging, me personally, on sanitizing, people take it like, as long as you are busy sanitizing your hands, it is actually a prevention of COVID. Whereas the sanitization and the washing your hands, it's actually the same thing, but the washing your hands remains the best. So I think that's my message for the festive season, that sanitization is not the prevention of in the manner in which people are doing it, but it is when you are in an environment where you can't really wash your hands, then you sanitize your hands to keep them clean. And that, for me, I think is the message we need to correct.
Always good to be reminded. Thank you, and I'm delighted that you and your family have escaped this well in body and mind. Hendrietta Bogopane-Zulu.